Premier League to be won this season.
Of course.
They need to do some business, surely.
Of course there is, but there's also many examples in a January window when, right, we need to do something very quickly. Let's get it done. And if it's the wrong player, that can set you back for a summer transfer window, particularly if you spend big money in a January transfer window on someone that's not your first choice. If it works out and they win the league, fantastic. If it doesn't work out and they don't win the league, slight problem. You can't go for your long-term target in the summer because you've actually spent this much money on that other target already. So you're going to be a little bit compromised come the summer transfer window. So they do have to weigh all of these things up. And as I keep saying on the show many times, and it's not just to do with Arsenal, these clubs always focus on a summer transfer window. That's how they plan their recruitment, 1, 2, 3 years ahead. January is usually a reactive window. If they've got lots of injuries, I guess you can say, yes, Arsenal do have that. Jesus is out, Saka is out. Saka, though, will be back
Fans will
before
say
the
Arsenal
end of the
react.
season.
It's a reactive window,
of course,
react.
Of course, but fans will also say, what are they doing? Are they just sitting there? Of course they're not. Of course they want to do something. It's not like they're just saying, let's just wait for the summer. Just carry on, see what happens.
OK, fine.
Of course they're not going to do that.
All right. What about people leaving Arsenal, Michael?
Well, it'd be probably in the left-back area. Got Alexander Zinchenko and Kieran Tierney. Zinchenko's an interesting one, because remember breaking that when he joined from Manchester City. But look, Arsenal have moved on. And Lewis Skelly's performance against Spurs the other night, and I know they love him ever so well. They've got Julian Timber, haven't they, at left-back? Calafiore can play there as well.
Yeah, they've got cover, haven't they?
Yeah, and we know there's interest from Celtic and Tierney. There's been interest from Dortmund in Zinchenko. But you've got a bit more on Tierney and Celtic, haven't you?
Yeah, look, I mean, Celtic definitely want him. They have spoken to his representatives over a pre-contract agreement in the summer, and that one looks like it will happen, or it's close to happening. With 6 months left on his contract, Arsenal had the option to extend for a further 12 months. They haven't taken up that option. So they know now Tierney can speak to anyone outside England. However, Celtic will still explore internally whether they want to try and do a loan for this month as well, for the rest of the season. Now, the Champions League might have a say in that. If they reach the knockout stages, then they'll have extra fixtures, and I think then they will want to bring in Tierney as soon as possible. If they don't get to the Champions League knockout stages, then there is a strong possibility where they'll think, well, we've got enough for the league, there's a big enough lead, we can wait for Kieran Tierney until the summer. But let's just wait for these fixtures, because as Michael was saying before, this is unprecedented with European football. We've got fixtures in January. I think they just want to get these out of the way before they decide. But having said that, Arsenal will only let the likes of Zinchenko and Tierney go as long as they've got backup in that squad.
It's great for fans, but I've never done a January like it. But League Cup, FA Cup, Europe, after such a busy Christmas period. But this is where we are.
Yeah, it is indeed. I'm being told